We have been traveling around Australia for 2 months now, and we are now traveling inland north from Adelaide on our first venture into the Outback. We are making pit stops along the way, such as this town called Port Augusta, where we are just now beginning to see the changes in the land. The arid, rusty red colors were something me and Rhys were looking forward to when coming to Australia. We watched the beautiful sunsets and then got some sleep for the night, because starting tomorrow, we have a national park to see.
Here we are at Ikara-Flinders Range National Park.
You said it wrong.
Ikara-Flinders.
Ikara-Flinders Ranges National Park.
And today we're gonna show you some really red rocks. Excited to be here with you today. I'd like to thank my family, the academy, just the whole world in general, mostly the kangaroos.
I'd like to thank myself.
She's very self-centered. Come with us we'll show you the way. So
We're in the Outback, baby.
we're out the back. We're also
out.
Well, we're in the Outback. So we're in, but we're out the back. We're in the Outback. Oh God. Oh God, that hurts so badly. Yeah, look at the little prickers on that bad boy. Oh goodness, that hurt. We're going to the Aboriginal Rock Art Site. Away we go. Okay, we're about to go on this hike. It said it's gonna take 4 hours, but we think we can do it in 2. And it is very much uphill, but it's also gonna get dark. Believe in us, we can do this.
The hike we speak of is Mount Ohlssen-Bagge. It's a 6.4 kilometer hike. We are starting the hike at 4:30 p.m. and the sign says don't start after 1 p.m. So we kind of have to haul ass if we want to make it back before dark. And just like that, we made it back in 2 hours. Just in time to head back to our campsite, make some dinner, and relax for the night.
Day 2, another day, another hike. And Missy's got a really cool fit on. Oof. Looks good. Kim Possible vibes. We're off walking. We're squawking.
Showers here, amazing. We're in Wilpena Pound.
Say that 5 times fast.
Wilpena Pound, Wilpena Pound, Wilpena Pound, Wilpena.
Peppa the Pig. Here's our supplies for survival. 1 bottle of water, granola bars. That's everything we're gonna bring. This is our campsite. Nice. Onward march.
As if me and Rhys didn't hike enough yesterday, we figured, what's one more? This is St. Mary's Hike.
I went the wrong way. I went up here trying to find the right way, but didn't find it. Found a good view though. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's where we're going up there.
Yikes.
We're not on the path.
We're lost.
Mildly lost. We can see the path. We're going in the right direction. We just wanted to be different. I mean, you can see how we were confused. It barely looks like a path. That is ominous.
Well, you're sort of not supposed to go to the top for respect for Aboriginal people, but we're kind of happy about it because we're pretty zonked. Rhys is chilling on the mountain.
Morning time in the camp. It's very beautiful. Missy told me to wake her up at 8, but yeah, hasn't been very receptive.
Morning. Bless you.
Here she comes to save the day. How'd you sleep last night, Missy?
Good.
You listen to breathing noise to go to sleep.
Ooh, you're cool. You're nice. Cute.
I know.
Back on the road again.
Oh yeah.
Day 3. We're going up to Ackerman Campground.
Bunny Roo Road. It's unsealed, unprotected. We're going in raw, baby. Let's go right into the middle of Flinders.
What are you doing under
Oh,
there?
putting on deodorant.
Rhys is a stinky boy.
Oh, you just put on deodorant, stinky girl over there. And drop the cap. We're going places. We're out here in the Outback. Look at this, is the heavy-hitting content you guys deserve, all right? Look at this.
This is honestly the Australia I was waiting for. Arid and dry, very red sand, rocks. Look at that sky. Would the Outback and the bush be the same thing?
How do we know when the world is burning?
Ackerman Campground. Look how stunning.
Missy has never eaten an orange before. I usually don't ever get oranges, so this is our first time eating an orange for all intents and purposes. Missy has had OJ, but...
Oh, we get a mimosa.
Which I told her doesn't really
Bottomless.
count. Here's to non-alcoholic mimosas.
I am weird with fruit.
Eat it and then you just suck it. You don't like... There'll be pulp and stuff, but you don't like... You're gonna hate it. Okay, ready? It's gonna be messy. You don't like eat the pulp.
What is that, though? It's just everything. So you only get the juice out?
Yeah, cuties are better. It's
I
alright.
don't get it. You bit into the pulp. I don't think I'm eating it right. Pulp's just the stringy stuff. I don't think I'm the biggest fan of these. They taste good. It's just weird. It's overtaken him.
Alright, so we're inspired by Mad Max. We are gonna be hitting the road. We already did our hikes, okay? We don't wanna be walking and know our 2 feet. So we're gonna be taking Old Ace, and we're gonna be taking her off-road. And we also like the AC.
Alright, let's go at the Bunyaroo Road.
How's my hair?
Yeah, it has to go down.
What are you doing? That looks
Remember I told
terrible
you
now.
this? You messed it
No.
up. Don't put it up like that.
This looks good. You don't think this looks good?
Yeah, it does. It's just, then you have to kick this up.
You gotta kick it all up.
No, not the whole thing. Now it's a mohawk.
A lot of work goes into having a mullet, okay? It's
Not all fun and games.
shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Don't worry about here.
This is totally normal. I don't think there's anything wrong with the road. Where we go. Hello there. Missy and I find ourselves deep in the Australian outback, and as foreigners to this land, we think it's important to give respects to the native owners of this country, the Andamathana people. As we drive through this beautiful landscape, I will tell you the story of how Wilpena Pound came to be. The Aboriginal name Wilpena means place of bent fingers, and pound translates to Ikara, which means meeting place. Alright, so here's the story. According to the Andamathana dreaming, the Aboriginal people of the North Flinders Ranges, everything was created at the beginning of the world by giant half-human creatures who formed the landscapes. The hills, the creeks, gorges, mountains, animals, and even the people. Wilpena Pound's story begins long ago, before the coming of white settlers to Wilpena. There was an old king fisherman called Uru. He journeyed south to attend an important Malkata Koraba, a ceremony that was going to take place at Wilpena Pound. On the way, the old king fisherman Uru stopped to light a big signal fire to inform his people that he was coming. However, the signal fire also alerted the Akura, two giant red serpents. The king fisherman Uru saw the two giant serpents Akura traveling towards the unsuspecting people. The ceremony was well underway when Uru walked into Wilpena Pound. The giant serpents Akura secretively slid up to the ceremony in darkness. Uru acted quickly to try to save his people, snatching a fire stick from Walla, the wild turkey man, and throwing it up into the night sky. The burning stick became the red star Wildu, Mars. To their horror, the light did not scare the giant snakes. It only served to illuminate the people's fate. The two giant snakes, Akura, surrounded the Aboriginal people, their giant snake bodies coiling around them so they couldn't escape. A whirlwind ensued and caused chaos as the giant snakes ate every human they could, swallowing them whole. In the chaos, Uru and the wild turkey man escaped, both fleeing to the south. However, the two Akura were so bloated by their feast that they coiled up and died. The snakes' bodies formed the high red rock and quartz walls of Wilpena Pound. The ancient horizontal and vertical fractured surfaces still to this day looking like giant reptilian scales. It is said that St. Mary Peak is the head of Aguramana, the female Akura. Now, the way I see it, the origin of all things come from the collected stories of ancient relatives. We see through the eyes of those who came before us. How does one see these mountain ranges and not the bodies of giant god beasts? The idea of creation comes from an awe of nature. How could something so beautiful be a coincidence, a fluke of shifting tectonic plates? I see the value in a spiritual connection when you play a role in its origin story. This makes the land sacred when others would call it good lands for pasture. Measure all the peaks and test all the rocks you want. In the end, I'll take the Dreamtime story over a scientific lecture any day. There's a reason life didn't change much over the tens of thousands of years the native inhabitants lived here. It's because there was nothing wrong with it. Missy and I have a deep respect for the natural owners of this land. We are very thankful to be able to share in its beauty.
Absolutely stunning, mate. Back to the campsite.
Oh shit, we're going in tonight, baby. Slap the bag, slap the bag.
He cannot be stopped.
Do you know what a stromalite is?
Stromatolites. Stromalitides. Back when sponges roamed the earth. We in the Outback, baby.
It's quite dry. Goodbye are the words I'd like to say if this was the end, but it's not the end. There are no beginnings or ending to the Wheel of Time, but it was a end.
It's Saturday, everybody's coming into the park. It's time for us to now leave the park.
Hope you enjoyed the story time. We know we love showing you the stories that we tell you. We love sharing with you the stories of
It's alright.
Well, they were the two. They were like snakes. Anyway, Wilpena, absolutely beautiful.
Outback, bush.
One of the top 10 national parks, so.
Of all of Australia, right?
Cool. Now we're going across the Nullumba, and we'll see you in Esperance. Cue the music.
Let's go rap.